Hey guys, BlackBerry just announced a new phone yesterday and it is called the BlackBerry DTEK50. As you see, I'm still on holiday, so please excuse the bad video and audio quality. I'm again shooting this from my BlackBerry Priv. But I had to do a video because BlackBerry just announced a new phone yesterday. It's pretty much the rumor phone that was called the Neon, but it now has the slightly unusual name DTEK50. It features a 5.2-inch Full HD display, which BlackBerry says is scratch and fingerprint resistant. It also has an 8-megapixel front-facing camera, and finally BlackBerry heard me and builds better front-facing cameras into their phones, and an 13-megapixel back-facing shooter. It is powered by the Snapdragon 617 processor and 3 GB of RAM, which is great for multitasking. It also has 16 GB of internal storage and a battery of 2610 mAh. I don't know how good it will be because the Priv has, I think, 3400 something mAh battery, and some people are still worried about the Priv's battery that it drains too quickly. Maybe they have some software improvements for the DTEK50. And of course it's running Android Marshmallow 6.0. And you can now pre-order it on shop.blackberry.com for $299, and you also get an external battery of 12,600 mAh in the kit. BlackBerry and Alcatel, a Chinese phone manufacturer, cooperated for this phone, and now the BlackBerry DTEK50 is pretty much an Alcatel One Touch 4, just with some BlackBerry exterior features like the BlackBerry logo, of course, and a rubbery BlackBerry back cover that is also featured on the BlackBerry Classic or the Passport Silver Edition. So now I'll tell you what I like about the DTEK50 and what I don't like about the DTEK50. So let's start with the pros. So first of all, it's great that BlackBerry just announced a new phone and they are trying to get back into the handset business. And second of all, it's great for businesses. So why is it good for businesses? Businesses weren't able to or weren't willing to buy the BlackBerry Priv for their employees because it was costing around $800, and a business isn't able to afford $800 for a phone for each employee they have. But they still need those security features, and BlackBerry actually says that the DTEK50 is the most secure Android phone on the market right now. And now businesses can buy the DTEK50 for their employees for just $299, and that gets very attractive for business owners. So hopefully BlackBerry can gain traction again in the business sector, so many employees will use their phones. Just like it was with the old BlackBerry Bold phones, like the Bold 9900 for example. Another pro is that the BlackBerry DTEK50 has a nice design. As I said, it's pretty much an Alcatel One Touch 4, and it features an aluminum bezel around the phone, and the screen looks good. It has dual front-facing speakers, a good display, and I think it looks pretty decent. And of course, it's an alternative to the Priv. If you don't want to pay $800 for a Priv, if you're not in the US where you can sometimes get it for $299, you can buy the BlackBerry DTEK50 for just $299 and you're good to go. And of course, it's featuring great apps. 3 GB of RAM are great for people that are multitasking a lot, that have a lot of apps open all the time. It has good cameras, especially the front-facing camera for all those Snapchat shooters or selfie shooters. And I think 13 megapixels for the back-facing camera are totally fine. So all in all, the BlackBerry DTEK50 does have good specs and should be able to give you a pleasant experience. And let's get to the cons, and maybe one of the most important cons is the price. It does have a slightly high price tag of $299, and it might not seem that much, but if you compare it to other phones in that segment of middle range phones, like for example the Motorola G4 or the Alcatel One Touch 4, it is quite expensive. You can get the Motorola G4 for around the same price, and that one also offers a fingerprint sensor, for example, and all in all good performance. And the Alcatel One Touch 4 is pretty much the same phone, and you can get it for around $200. So maybe the exterior parts of the BlackBerry DTEK50 aren't enough to make it $299. So I think the price will drop a lot in the next weeks or month, because regular people maybe aren't willing to pay $299 for a phone that they can have for much less. Another con, in my opinion, is that it is missing kind of the BlackBerry DNA. It is pretty much an Alcatel One Touch 4, as I said. Because all BlackBerry phones have, for example, the great iconic 3 buttons on the right side with the volume up, the middle button and the volume down key. And now the DTEK50 doesn't have it anymore because the outside is pretty much the one from the Alcatel. It does feature a convenience key though, but I would have liked if they kept the 3 buttons and made the middle key a convenience key. And they could do that on the Priv as well, in my opinion. Another thing is that it doesn't have the BlackBerry logo on the front of the display, it is only on the back side, and it doesn't have the multicolor LED on the front. I think it only blinks in red color. So from the outside it doesn't really look like a typical BlackBerry, but if you don't view it from that point of view, it is actually a pretty nice looking phone. So maybe the phone is just a bit boring for us BlackBerry enthusiasts, but maybe for other users or regular users that are just searching for a mid-range phone, or maybe businesses that are searching for a mid-range phone, that phone might be just perfect. So I hope you guys enjoyed my small summation and opinions on the DTEK50 that was just announced by BlackBerry yesterday. I hope that maybe I can get a DTEK50 in the future, but we'll see. So please leave a comment in the comment section below on what you think about the DTEK50. I'm very interested in your opinions. Please give the video a like if you liked it, and make sure you subscribe to my channel if you want to see the newest videos that I upload. And we'll see us next week with a new video, and hopefully with better quality video because I'm at home. See you then, bye.